Good evening, everybody. Hope y'all having a marvelous weekend. Boy, I know I have. Great weekend of college football. Hey, man, it couldn't go much better than this. I mean, how about the LSU Tigers? Woo, man. Here everybody was saying, oh, man, Clemson's going to tear them up in the real Death Valley. The real Death Valley. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, that might have been accurate because y'all got stomped in y'all's own yard. I mean, 17-10. And y'all were number 4 and we were number 9. Actually, it probably should have been 24. How was that not a catch? I don't understand. Like, I mean, the ball was in his arm the whole time. I don't get that. But that was a good game actually. No one just ran away with it and way off lopsided or anything. But now what is crazy is that both the quarterbacks had the same amount of yardage. 230 yards. Does that ever happen? Where both quarterbacks threw the exact same amount of yards? I need to look that stat up. See how often that even happens, or if it has ever happened. Let's see. Garrett Nussmeier went 28 and 38 for 230 yards and 1 TD. Cade Klubnik, I guess that's how you pronounce his name, for Clemson went 19 of 38 for 230 yards and 1 interception. Let's see. Ooh, man. Clemson didn't do too well in their rushing game. Let's see. LSU, Caden Durham, 17 carries for 74 yards and 1 TD. And then for Clemson, Adam Randall, 5 carries for 16 yards. Of course, these are, the top numbers. And then for receiving LSU, you have Aaron Anderson for 6 receptions for 99 yards. Then for Clemson, you have Bryant Wesco Jr. for 4 receptions for 66 yards. And then defense, you have PJ Woodland for 5 tackles and 1 sack. And then for Clemson, you've got Sammy Brown for 8 tackles, 3 assists, and no sacks. So it doesn't look. Nope. They did get a sack. Let's see. Will Helpton, I don't know how to pronounce that, got a sack. And let's see. Did LSU? Yeah. PJ got a sack. Let's see. Then we had Harold Perkins Jr. got a sack. So they got 2 sacks. Then, let's see. LSU had 4 punts for 167 yards. And that was Grant Chadwick. And then for kicking, Damian Ramos, they had he went 1 of 2, and that was 52 yards long. And let's see. Then the punt return, Xavier Thomas had 1 return for 18 yards. That was for LSU. Now let's see what Clemson mustered up over here. Let's see. For kicking, punt return, they had Bryant Wesco Jr., 1 return for 16 yards. Kicking, Nolan Hauser, 1 out of 2, 42 yards long. Then punting, they had Jack Smith, 3 punts, 132 yards, and then Nolan Hauser, 1 punt for 28 yards. I mean, number wise, really wasn't. Let's see. So LSU altogether had 354 total yards. Clemson had 261. Yeah, so yeah. LSU kind of almost they had like 90 yards on them, around 90. And then passing yards, that was pretty much even, 246 and 230. And then rushing yards, whoa, yeah, that a little different there. 108 rushing yards for LSU and only 31 for Clemson. So LSU went on average 5.1 yards per play, and Clemson's 4.5. See, LSU had 25 first downs, Clemson had 13. Third down efficiency, LSU went 4 and 11, Clemson went 3 and 13. Fourth down efficiency, LSU went 0 and 1, which, I mean, I guess it's good. They only had to do 1 fourth down. Clemson went 2 out of 4. See, total plays, LSU had 70, while Clemson only had 58. They each had 4 punts. Let's see. Each had 6 penalties. The only difference is that LSU had 45 yards of penalties and Clemson had 57. Let's see. Now, LSU, you need to work on this. You had 2 fumbles. Clemson didn't have any fumbles. But they did throw an interception. LSU didn't. And LSU had 37 minutes and 10 seconds of possession time, and Clemson had 22 minutes and 50. And of course, it was so much even better because it was played at Clemson Memorial Stadium, and they still lost. So, yeah, it's been a good week of college football. Now, we still got one game that's in process, and that's Clemson and Virginia Tech. But last I looked just a while ago, it looks like South Carolina is going to pull a win on this one. So, speaking of which, let's just go back over here and see what's going on with that game. Okay, we're at the 2-minute mark. It's 24-11. I'm just going to go out on a limb. I mean, crazy things have happened. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that South Carolina probably wins this one. But, yeah, so far, college football is starting on a high note. LSU finally has won an opening game. Oh, woo! Man, about time. When was the last time? When Joe Burrow was here? I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Let's see. Now, if we take a gander, now, as a whole, the SEC performed awesome this weekend. Look, every team, depending on South Carolina, which I'm pretty sure they're going to win, every team won. Oh, well, I mean, every team besides big old Alabama, oh, big Alabama. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? Alabama couldn't even muster a win against Florida State, which was horrible last year, and not barely beat them. Like, I mean, creamed them. That was beautiful. And then, ah, just even better, the honeymoon has ended. Texas, come on, we're going to just slam Ohio out. We're going to blow their socks off. Well, I mean, one team got their socks blowed off, but it was not Ohio State. Yeah, I wasn't rooting for no Texas Longhorns. Who cares if they're in the SEC? Hey, now y'all get to join old Texas A&M over in the far right corner over there and watch the real teams play. Oh man. Now it will be funny if Oklahoma and Texas A&M beat them. I mean, might not though, because I mean they've got the best superstar in college football. I mean, Joe Burrow don't even compare to Archie Manning. Or yeah, that's his name. Arch Manning. My bad. Arch Manning, not Arching. Arch Manning. I mean, he's the best college football player since ever, probably. At least that's what we've been told. Yeah, okay. I don't know about that one. Might need to brush up on them football skills. People are like, oh, it's his first game. I know he started some games back then. I mean, and plus he's been in college football for what, 3 years now? I mean, you think he would have performed a little better? Maybe it's just the jitters. Maybe next game he'd be balling. Who knows? Never can tell in college football. But yeah, I saw saw someone drew a diagram of a horse, and like the back end is like all nice and everything, and then it peters out to like a little stick figure, and uh it says something about how SEC football is going. Like we were real strong, now we're like, yeah. Yeah, well, that didn't pan out because every team won besides the Longhorns and Alabama. Like, come on. What are y'all doing? Goodness. I mean, even Vandy won and Auburn. And here you got Alabama and Texas Longhorns dragging the SEC down. I mean, okay. Well, it's official. So, yes, South Carolina won. So 24-11. So every SEC team won their game this weekend besides Texas Longhorns and Alabama? Like the two teams you would have thought would have won. Okay, Texas's team probably was a little bit more, maybe they wouldn't win, but Alabama, seriously? Florida State, the team that well, let's go back. What was Florida State's record last year? Yeah, 31-17 that they beat Alabama. It wasn't a close game. Like they blew their socks off. Let's see. Uh, let's see. They went. Folks, no way. There is no way. You mean to tell me that Florida State went 2-10 last year? Alabama, what are y'all doing? Y'all couldn't beat a team that went 2-10 and 1-7 in conference and only won. Oh, and those wins were home games too, so they could only win at home. Just for curiosity sake, curiosity's sake, let's look at Alabama's record. So they went 9-4. Y'all couldn't beat a team that won 2 games last year? Wow. I mean, even Mississippi State won their team. Now, I don't know who they play, but I mean, who? Yeah, I just could not believe that Alabama lost. So let's see. So who does? Do 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 do. Let's see who Alabama's got next week. Let's see. So Texas. Oh, Texas is probably going to get a win next week. They're playing against SJSU, whoever that is. Maybe it's another Texas college. So they'll bounce back probably next week. And then let's see. Texas A&M's got Utah State. Tennessee's got East Tennessee State. Georgia, Austin. Who are these colleges? Man, is next week like trying to get to that number 2 win spot? Now, Ole Miss does have Kentucky, so that game might be kind of who knows who. And then Clemson's got Troy next week, so they'll probably bounce back. Let's see. Florida's got South Florida. They'll probably get another win. South Carolina plays South Carolina State. I don't know. I mean, South Carolina is number 13. It might pull it off. Kansas State against Army. Yeah. LSU's got Louisiana Tech, so yeah, that's probably going to be another win for them. Just do not blow it, LSU. Do not make yourselves look bad. And then Mississippi State's got Arizona State, but I don't know. Arizona State's number 11, and they might lose that one. Oh, of course, Alabama's got Louisiana Monroe. What? Oh, I will laugh so hard if Louisiana Monroe beats them. And then you got Oklahoma and Michigan. Yeah, I don't see Oklahoma pulling a win out of that. Think they'll lose. Let's see. What are they playing? Surely they're okay. They're playing in Bryant Denny Stadium. I didn't figure Louisiana Monroe's would be big enough. Yep, that'll be a fun week next week. Well, not really. It's basically like a bye week for most of the SEC teams. But yeah, starting on a high note so far. Well, I mean, besides Alabama and Texas, their fans ain't riding too high this weekend. But if LSU can just keep this up, now I want to check on the NFL. See if the let's see what games have been played so far. Or did they not start this? No, I thought they. Okay, so preseason. Doodle doodle doo. Wait, so they don't start till next week, do they? Hmm. Well, for some reason, I thought they were playing this week. But I guess not. I guess they don't start till next week. Well, that's a bummer. So the Saints' first game is against the St. Louis, or no, the Arizona Cardinals. Hopefully, we can pull that win out. Let's see. Then you've got okay. You got the trusty Cowboys against the Eagles on Thursday. So that will be the first game. America's team going to start the NFL season and crash and burn when the Eagles fly right into them. Jalen Hurts is going to come storming down with his Eagles. Let's see. And then on Friday, the Kansas City Chiefs play against the Chargers for the second game. And then all the games after that will be on Sunday, besides the Vikings against the Bears on Monday, the 8th. Let's see. You got Dolphins and Colts. Man, yeah, whatever. Oh, yeah. Steelers and Jets. Oh, man. We get to see uh, Grandpa Jones over there playing against his old team of what was it, 2 years? Well, I mean, Technically, I think 2 years, but he only played like 1 year. Yes, I know Aaron Rodgers, not any Jones, but Grandpa Aaron Rodgers over there. Then you got Panthers and Jaguars, whatever. Saints and Cardinals probably would be an ant team, but I'm a Saints fan, so see how the new quarterback does. Then you got Giants and Commanders. I think the Commanders will pull out a win since they got oh man, what is his name? I can't think of his name. LSU quarterback. And then you got the Buccaneers and Falcons. That'll be pretty interesting. I think, I don't know. I think I might give it to the Buccaneers on that one. Then the Bengals and the Browns. Not holding my breath, but I want the Bengals to win because of Joe Burrow. But Raiders and Patriots. I mean, whatever. They're both kind of eh. Then you got 49ers and Seahawks. I think I'm going to give it to the 49ers. And then the Titans and Broncos. I don't really care about that. Lions and Packers. Man, I don't know. That's going to be a pretty good game. I don't know about that one. I think it could go either way. Texas and Rams. Texans and Rams. I don't know. I mean, both have been pretty good lately. I might give it to the. I don't know, man. I'm gonna give it to the Texans solely because I live in Texas now. So yeah. Ravens and Bills. Oh man, I could go either way, but I don't know. I might go with the Ravens on that one. The Vikings and Bears going with the Vikings. Hopefully the Saints can pull out a win. And I'm not holding my breath for the Cowboys, that's for sure. I'll take a win for the Texans over the Cowboys getting a win. Yeah. The Saints need to win their first game too. Man, it's been a long time since they've won their opener. I mean, come on, Louisiana. What's up with our teams not winning on their opening games? But so far, it's been a good week. LSU won. Every other SEC team won besides Texas and Alabama. Even A&M won. Yeah, been a great weekend. And I got tomorrow off. Oh, yep, been good. Well, hopefully get some great games next weekend. Then we'll be having college and the NFL. Hopefully Louisiana can pull out a win against Texas Tech. But, well, that's all I got today, folks. Hope y'all are having a good weekend. Hope y'all have a good Labor Day. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell for notification. Comment. Hit the like button. Once again, I've been your host, Wayne with Gaines, and this has been another episode of SWF News. And I will see y'all later.